October.
Hello. Oh, look how tall he is. Here. There we go, that's better. One more round of applause, please, for Ben Krieger, who just played. And for those of you who are not regulars here, you're here for the Antifolk Festival. It's something we do a couple times a year. This is a lot of our regulars from the community. And actually, Cannonball, I always think of as kind of like the new wave of, traditionally Antifolk, the genre feels like acoustic punk, which is, Joey Deadlong Girlfriend and Joe Bendick and all these guys. And the culture of Antifolk embraces all genres, which you will have probably experienced already. And Cannonball is waving the flag of the punkest motherfucker metal Antifolk that I've seen in a long time. So please give him a round of applause.
Yeah. Punkest motherfucker.
And everyone I know comes to the light. I'm on a mission to the ocean with my life. But I'm thankful. Too many obstacles in my path. Too many demons in my head. There's cats and rats hanging out of my bed, but they're not fucking close. I've got a fishing pole. I'm going fishing and I'm gonna catch some. There's something I'm gonna catch. I'm going fishing and I'm gonna catch some. There's something I'm gonna catch. I'm going fishing and I'm gonna catch some. There's something I'm gonna catch. I'm going fishing and I'm gonna catch some. That's something I'm gonna catch is you. Not in town, but I'm patrolling the streets, and no one I meet ever has a choice. They're sitting on the subway without a voice. Voice it away. I'm going fishing, and I'm gonna catch something. There's something I'm gonna catch. I'm going fishing, and I'm gonna catch something. There's something I'm gonna catch. I'm going fishing and I'm gonna catch something. That's something I'm gonna catch is you. I'm going fishing and I'm gonna catch something. You'll become the history that caught up to you. Thanks everyone. Thanks Summer for the intro. And for having me in the fest. This has been really great. I got sick last week and then I went on tour and then I got sick again. So that's why I missed most of the fest. That song was called Shark. I heard the tuning song won a Grammy a few years ago, so I'm playing it. The song's called Tiger. It's about a tiger. My neighbors and I used to raise cats. A monster told them, took them to the woods to die. I was so angry, I cut off my hair. Then someone told me they're better off there. In the woods. Last night I went thinking about your eyes, and I had a dream of your life. Bright and storm, dark skies, full moon rose tonight. who loved studying in the garden. She was taken by a tiger. That could never happen to me. I'm that tiger and you're saying to me. The woods. Lost in the night, I went thinking about my past. One eye closed, had a dream of your life. The garden gates shut, yeah, I took you away. Came back to life that night. Last night, I went thinking about your eyes, and I had a dream of your life. Right on score for dark skies. Follow me around tonight. Does it work? Down a bit for this next one. This song's called Midnight in Kingston. It's not about an animal. On the highway, eyes fixed on the road. Someone told me just that night it was hard to let things go. I've been avoiding this feeling, nothing much was real. Dance around in circles, it's out of what it really matters. And it's getting colder. Some kind of music down the stairs the other night, and I thought of you. There's someone I knew, and it's getting colder. They've been trying to put you away for a while, and they finally have. Just another thing to worry about. On the road, someone told me just that night it was hard to let things go. We dance around in circles and seemingly pretend to feel. Dance around in circles and we know what really happened. And it's getting colder. About this, a little bit of jet lag, and soon you'll forget and remember again. And it's colder, you meet all the most valuable poets you've ever known. Back and I see, you'll wonder if they're real, and they will be for just a while. On the subway, nowhere much to go, nothing much to lose except for everyone I know. Midnight in Kingston, and I don't remember why. Someone told me just that night there was something for you and I. And it's colder. that time we all went on a trip into outer space? Does anyone remember that? Do you? Well, I wrote a song about it, so you better talk to me after. Zeppelin of World War II, just spotted the pot of gas lube. Sits in the background, watches the book every day. He's a better public up here, cause he's always reading. So people are talking, they don't even know him. He wants so salty, he asks people are knocking. Something in him, yeah. Alright, that's right. We're gonna mission for the human race. Here's the middle of the you get about the number. We're gonna start the next one from intelligence. Get eyes. Get ready for the shows at any moment. Let us just bring their God. Bring up the thirst of the fate. Hurry up! Calls in the sky. The kid with Chinese first seen it's off the entirety of the mind. She wears a cousin, but if I was and feels the water from the blood and thinks some thoughts from our surrounded house. Now some mess with the Hoover against the paper and I just want to drop it. You! Alright. Reside. Mission for the human race. She's in the last and I never forget about it. Never forget it. So that night goes well for perfect intelligence guide. You look for the first moment. The other night you had some crazy dreams and it all went up. Now everything I've ever done and everyone I've ever loved and every song I ever written and every fortune I didn't tell and every zeppelin I didn't sell and every lie I didn't catch and every UFO I didn't like experience and the one of all clear to you. That's why parade of the merman bra, pushing my head into the wall. With a mystery air at the start of fall, there's something burning inside us all. Damn names in a bathroom stall. We'll always be prisoners to space and time. You can fly. So my mind is cold, and I am somebody. The mayor of Hospital Center told me that the false intelligence of our world was taken hostage by an evil being. I know it is exposed stomach which kicked in failure of his associated mind. Ward 13 South is an adult psychiatric unit. I was given pills of various shapes and sizes with the presumed intention of reducing the temperature of my mind to a state of maximum warmth. When the pills proved ineffective, I turned to 72-hour later to the director of the hospital. I was promptly discharged, and it was advised that I have no further contact with anyone I'd been on the unit. What happens on 13 South stays on 13 South. Through their meeting attempts to adjust the temperature of my mind, the doctors on Ward 13 South proved themselves to be both weak and incompetent as human beings and medical professionals. And though my mind remains at a steady temperature of 12 degrees Fahrenheit, far lower than that of the average American, I was often noted for the warm presence of the cold and clinical environment of the unit. In the hours leading up to my discharge, I borrowed a number 2 pencil from the nurse's station. And in an empty space on the wall in the 4-bedded room I'd called home the past 10 days, I wrote, "I have reached the other side! And the grass is no greener than from within the confines of your prison. My mind is cold, and I'm suffering. Good evening, I am so lucky. Talk to the man who lived without a hope, and he told me wasn't that a loss. Talk to the man who lived without a name, and he told me wasn't that sad. Found out you were in my dream when I thought about you all night. You were a vampire in a vampire until you died. Talk to the man who was sitting next to you and you stared into my eyes. And when your mind is cold, you're somebody. When your mind is cold, you're somebody. You can be everybody. And I'd like to thank you for having me here tonight. When your mind is cold, you'll thank me. So I'm gonna do one more. And I think Nick wanted us to come around with some broken mandolin that collects money.
Hey everybody, you're listening to Cannonball Statman, and I'm gonna come around the room with this broken mandolin that collects money. That's how we pay all the acts at the Sidewalk Café. It's a suggested donation of $5, so please be generous if you can, and give it up for Cannonball Statman one more time, everybody.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks, everyone else. And thanks, Summer. And thanks, Sidewalk and Ben. And Mike.
And Jesus.
And Jesus and Brooke. I'm not Brooke Pridemore. This song is called Cannonball Becomes the One-Armed Man. It's about the time my left arm got amputated. It grew back. My friend got drunk at a poetry reading, and we went down to Union Square. And we were hungry like a New York City band. And I cut off my hand. It grew back. My hands are like that. Yeah, sometimes my hands grow back. The world was small, the size of a house, but the world was always out to get us. You're probably just a pathological liar, and I don't trust that type. You're just another clinically proven formula to drive me insane. Something in the last night so hot from my heart. In my soul, my heart. Recently my tendons have been severing themselves, and I once was lost, now I'm found. Recently the surgeon amputated my left arm, and the one on the right is as good as new. Dancing in the woods last night, we saw a giant bat. I screamed, what the hell is that? Here's everything you could have used to make some fucking noise. I know you can do it. I'm the one I'm doing. Even I don't think you're safe. Don't think you're safe. I want everyone to be obese, except for me, cause I can't do that to myself. Don't think you're safe. Don't think you're safe. I want everyone to be obese, so I can feel them. To the parasite living in the shadow of the door, to the room where I was handcuffed, beaten and taken away by a group of rogue federal agents. Almost killed me completely, thanks to the dissociative fugue state that I'm in, and the lack of sleep and hydration I am in. I can tell her. Sing to you. One-armed man, I can walk but I can't talk. This will be your last day in the mud. Tonight I'm taking you away. One-armed man, I can walk but I can't talk. This will be your last day in the mud. Tonight I'm taking you away. 10, 5, 7, 8. Man, I can walk but I can't talk. This will be your last day in the mud. Tonight I'm taking you away. But I can't talk. This will be your last day in the mud. Tonight I'm taking you away. There'll be a scream along after this. It's hey, I'm the one-armed man. I can walk, but I can't talk. This will be your last day in the mud tonight. I'm taking you away. In a totally different time signature and chord progression and melody and stuff. Is everybody ready? Woo! 1, 10, 11, and a 12. Armed man, I can walk, but I can't talk. This will be your last day in the mud tonight. I'm taking you away. Yeah! Let's do it! An armed man, I can walk, but I can't talk. This will be your last day in the mud tonight. I'm taking you away.
Yeah, you guys can. Just let it run. I think it's gonna get crazy for Jim. Sorry.
So has anyone ever lost an arm before?
No!
Really? Zach, you want to tell the story about that?
Wait, what?
You want to tell the story about how you lost an arm?
Do
you not want to share that?
Tell the story.
Tell the story.
It was a gardening incident.
It wasn't good. It's not good when you lose an arm normally, but y'all are about to lose all y'all's arms. That's a lot of arms. But only for a period of 10 milliseconds or less, so it won't hurt that much. They'll grow back real fast. I've never had to pay anyone's medical bills or anything for that, so, and I've done this a lot, so you can trust me. I'm not a doctor, but you can. Basically, what's about to happen is, I'm gonna count to the number 3, which is not the number 2.5, it's not the number 4.5, it's not the number infinity, it's the number 3. It's a very specific number, you have to remember that number. 3! So you're gonna scream at the top of your lungs when I do that. And that's how you're gonna ensure that your arms stay grown back and healed and everything and in place. If you don't scream at the top of your lungs on the count of 3, there's no guarantee. But if you don't have lungs, you can also use your Stephen Hawking, your eye lungs, your hair, stuff like that. Even if you don't have hair, you can use that. Everybody ready? Yes. Okay. Remember, it's the number 3. 2. Too much infinite. Zeros. 4. 80. 1. 8. 3.
Give it up for Cannonball Statman, everybody.